TMNT. Yes, I'm still continuing my Turtles review. Next, we are going to talk about the CGI Turtles film that came out in 2007, TMNT. As some of you guys may be wondering, where's my review of Turtles 3? Well, I watched Turtles 3 the other night, and I could not get through that film at all. But here's my quick thoughts on Turtles 3. Turtles' costumes look atrocious, the plot is stupid, the jokes are dumb and fall flat, and the whole movie in general was just dumb. But Casey Jones is still cool though. D minus. TMNT is most often a forgot Turtles film ever. It's either because of these many reasons. 1. People never seen it. 2. It's never appealed to them by the trailers because the CGI instead of live action. And last but not least, number 3. The plot sounds nothing like a Turtles film. So this guy, Yaldo, from like thousands and thousands of years ago, unlock a portal to release these ancient monsters, and then turns his henchmen into stones. So now, years later, these monsters are back. Same thing with these henchmen, and Yaldo is immortal, by the way. He now goes by the name of Winters. So the Turtles have to reunite to stop these monsters and the evil henchmen and stop Winter's evil plans. Now, the plot, I will admit, does not sound like a Turtles film. But this film is still freaking enjoyable. I enjoyed this film, and this is actually the first Turtles film I have ever seen. Now, it's great to see the Turtles on the screen again. It's very great to see these 4 heroes in a half shell. It's very great. But in CGI form, which a lot of people had a problem with that. I don't know why. I mean, I guess they'll want to have a live-action Turtles film with terrible CGI and terrible facial expressions. Well, we will get to that soon. I am aware that there is a debate going on whether this movie is a continuation to the original Turtles film or is it part of the same universe as the early 2000s TV show that was really airing at the time this movie came out. Now, I have to admit that I think that this movie has to be a continuation to the 90s Turtles film. It has to be a continuation to the 90s Turtles film because... Or it just be like a standalone film because we don't know if this movie is a continuation to the 90s film or is it part of the same universe as the early 2000s TV for Kids TV series. Like I said, we don't know. And this really reminds me of... This movie really reminds me a lot of Superman Returns. Because Superman Returns was either a sequel to the original Dawn Superman films, or it could be either a reboot, or it could be either its own thing. So, we don't know what universe this movie takes place in, same thing with Superman Returns. The CGI on the Turtles look freaking great. They look fantastic. The voice acting for these Turtles were also great as well. Now, when it comes down to the humans, like Karai, April, Casey Jones, who was played by Captain America, by the way, kind of mediocre a little bit, and Splinter looks like Chester the Cheetah. Now, speaking of Karai, despite this being my favorite version of this character, there is so little about her character in this film. You barely get to know her. There's no character development with her. Barely, you don't even know much about her. For a general audience, it's a terrible way to introduce her in this film. Favorite scene in this film is actually the fight scene between Leonardo and Raphael. So after Leonardo left the Turtles for a year to train out in the jungle, Raphael became his own hero, which is the Night Watcher, where he's a vigilante at night. And then Leonardo finds out that Raphael is a Night Watcher as he knocks his helmet over. And then Raphael's trying to tell Lee that he's done with his BS, he's done taking orders from Leonardo, and he's done taking his lectures, so they get into a fight, and honestly, this is the best scene in any other Turtles film, because I've always wanted to see a Turtles film where we have Leonardo and Raphael having a fight, because they always have a rivalry. In any incarnation of the Turtles, you know that these two have a rivalry. Raphael always wanted to be the leader, but of course Splinter sees Leonardo as his favorite, because Raphael's always jealous of that. So seeing them fight in this film makes a whole lot of sense. Raphael is done with his lectures. Leonardo is telling Raph that he's trying to be a better leader for him. But Raphael's all like, nah, I'm gonna fight you. But when Raphael came to the conclusion that I'm fighting my brother, that's when it just storms off, and then of course Leonardo gets taken by the stone henchman. So it makes sense for them to fight, and the reason why, like I said, this is my favorite scene out of all of the Turtles film. When it comes to the first film, second, Turtles 3, yeah, and the reboot, yeah, but this scene really, really really defines how two brothers can have a rivalry, and they get to see that we're siblings, we're blood, why we're fighting. So that scene I give a whole big round of applause to. But that's pretty much all I have to say about TMNT. If you love the Turtles, if you know the lore, and you love these characters, you will enjoy this film. But if you're not even a Turtles fan, just don't watch this film. You will be confused as heck. But TMNT, to sum it up, it has great CGI, but when it comes down to like storytelling, it does kind of get confusing, and some things in the film kind of got me scratching my head a little bit. And I still see this film as a continuation to the '90s film. That's just me. So TMNT is a fun film. Like I said, if you're a fan of the Turtles, you'll enjoy it. And that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm gonna give TMNT a B minus. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with my review of X-Men Days of Future Past, theatrical and road cut. I do own these two. Yep, so stay tuned for this review because this is my favorite X-Men film ever to this day. So stay tuned for this review. So what do you think of TMNT in the comment section down below? If you are new to my channel, if you liked this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.